Picked a good day to come, man.
Why is that?
Just a lot of material here.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty busy day.
A lot of stuff. A lot of scrap gold. I think, guys, what we're going to talk about today is whether or not this is a time to buy or sell your scrap gold. That's our topic.
Yep.
I called up Andrew this morning. I called you up. Hey, can we record a couple things? Next couple weeks going to be busy. And I've been waiting to get a new chain for a long time.
Yes,
so
this guy's in the market for a new chain. What happened to the other one?
I thought it was too long, and so I just sold it back to you.
Cut a couple of links off?
Yeah, I didn't think of that. And I sold it right back to you, but I made money on it. You know,
that's right, it went up.
It went up by like a couple $100. But then ever since I sold it, I was like, I still need a new one. And so now I'm in between like these three different ones. Actually, I kind of debated on this for a little bit, tried them on. This one's nice, but it's too thin. This one's in the middle. Not sure if I'm a fan of the chain. What is this called? A flat Cuban?
That's a flat Cuban.
All right, so
this is a semi-hollow.
And then the semi-hollow and this thing.
Which is the one I told him to go with. And his son here also voted for the big chain.
I just feel like this is too big.
I gotta be honest with you. I like the way this one looked. And just to give everyone an idea, this is a small chain. This is a box chain.
You liked the way that one looked on me?
$651 in gold.
This one.
At $1 over melt, I'm gonna give it to my buddy Stormy here. $651.
If I go with
even
this
though
one.
prices did pull back a little bit, prices they're still pretty
good.
high.
They're still
pretty high.
But the prices with Andrew are good. So how much is the? Hold on, don't go up to the Big Daddy one. Go to the middle.
Oh, okay.
Go to the middle one.
In size order. This is the flat Cuban.
Yeah.
This is 14 karat gold.
All right,
This
so
is $1,353.
$1,353.
Yep.
Okay. And then how about that?
Then the big guy.
The big guy.
Looks a lot heavier than it is. It's a semi-hollow, but $1,558.
And so you say go big.
Go big, man.
I feel like this thing is too big for me.
And I polish it up. It's going to look good. You know?
Maybe if
honestly, I did like the way this looked on you. This was pretty cool. The only problem is it's, I don't know.
Too girly?
They get crushed easily.
What do you mean?
Like if you're rough on your jewelry and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not rough with the stuff. What am I going to be like? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know.
Like
People come in all the time. They break their chains and shit.
Oh, really? Well, if you said you liked the way that this one looked, then, like, because you're an honest guy, you'd say that one looks terrible, that looks good.
That looked cool. I don't know. He kept asking my opinion. You know, I kept
14
telling him the big one. I told him the big one every time he asked. He's like, "But what about this one?" I'm like, "Yo, guy, you just asked me. Go with the big one."
Well, not. But so you like this one the least?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the flat Cuban.
Jesus Christ, you're making it harder.
And
for
it's
me.
got this. You know, this is not only a flat Cuban. It has this diamond groove in the middle.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
we're gonna. But now you say it's pretty cool. But
Listen, you're gonna ask me for the 15th time.
16.
Yeah.
This is number
This
one.
is my number one, right?
And
I
then-
thought this one looked good on you.
All right,
My personal opinion.
All right.
And then
that one's last. All right, that one we're gonna chuck. Now it's between
There you go.
those. Boom, into the bucket it goes. When are you melting all this, by the way?
If I have time today, hopefully.
Really? Guys, look at this thing. So
It's a key to the city right there.
is this the key to
that's
key to
24
Keensburg?
karat gold. Key to Keensburg. That's 24 karat gold, that piece right there. What are we at? $3,091.
$3,091 for this thing. Just a
Unbelievable.
decorative piece. Like, what the heck
I'm not sure what
is
that was
this
used for.
even? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why would somebody be like, you know what? I really could use a pure gold key to just.
I'm sure it has some significance. I don't know.
Let me take this and see if it opens anything, and I'll return it when I
I wonder
find
if
it.
it does. Look at that.
It's got to go to something.
Has one stamp on it. It just says 999.
It's strange. Have you? And then Andrew's little dainty pocketbook.
That too. That's solid 14 karat gold.
This is
Beautiful.
this mesh
The
is
whole piece.
gold.
This is the heaviest one here. Has $8,620 in scrap gold.
See, that's
Right?
crazy.
8620. Yeah.
A bag made out of gold. Let me move this closer to the camera because
Yeah,
every once in a
piece.
while Andrew's got some really cool pieces, but you know, who would be in the market to buy this?
Yeah, you know
You know
what?
what I
Everyone I
mean?
showed it to was like, "Oh, you should try and sell it. You should try and sell it. It's got 8,600 in scrap. What would you try and move that thing for?"
Well, I know you like to work very close to margin, so $8,600
9
in
grand. I take it
scrap.
right now. Somebody.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you usually are
Nah,
like
but you know
1
what?
to
Everyone's like,
2%.
oh, it's in mint condition. Ask 10 grand for it. This too.
Now,
was in
Andrew,
there.
by the way, guys, look at this. This is gold dust.
You can feel the density in it.
Andrew said he will snort this bag as long as this video gets 4,000 views at least.
Wow.
If it gets 6,000, he'll snort the entire bag.
Man, I wonder what would happen to you if you snorted that.
You'd
probably die.
I would imagine.
Get really sick.
I would imagine some bad. Let's try it.
But man,
Next episode, we're gonna attempt to see what happens. So, how much is that bag worth?
$10,400.
$10,400 for this bag.
It was 22 karat
gold dust.
not pure gold.
These gold nuggets, or
Yeah,
so we got nuggets in there.
nuggets and dust.
See,
it's a
you
mix
could-
of both.
That might be a good idea though for you if you get like little glass jars, like little glass
There's one here.
vials, and put these in there. Put a little Bayshore Bullion logo on there. No. Like little glass vials with like a little cork in it, and then sell like.
Nobody wants to buy that crap. I'm gonna melt it.
People do. Yeah, I
I'm gonna
know.
put that right in my mouth. But this is one that came like that, California gold nugget. That if you look at that, still has the rocks inside it and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
With the gold.
Yeah.
Pretty cool piece.
I've sold some gold nuggets on the channel before.
Get good premium on them or no?
Yeah, decent. I just every once
The
in a while.
bigger they are, the better, more attractive they are. I
Yeah,
guess. This
yeah.
little shit. you
This
can
is like
find
little
it.
kidney stone thing. So here's the thing too, because you've seen the markets have been going absolutely bonkers, right? So Trump won the election
Big
and
pullback.
big pullback on the gold. We saw Bitcoin go crazy. We saw the stock market jump up. So people are asking me, should I sell my gold? Should I be buying gold? And I answer them, yes, you should do both. I feel like if you've got scrap junky jewelry
Well,
laying
it
around,
depends on what you think is going to happen. Do you think it's going to go lower going forward?
I do.
Yeah,
Don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I
Which
see.
is for me fantastic because
Yeah, usually
it's-
these your sales side of your business
Correct.
Picks up. You
Yes.
know what I mean? So you don't
I
mind. But
want it to drop.
it was nice having prices at 2,700, approaching 2,800. It was exciting. You
It
know
was
what I mean?
exciting,
The
but
strong pullback. You know, he's changing a lot. You got to remember a lot of this stuff that brought metals to those prices, the wars, you know, all this other stuff. Like he brings that stuff to an end, man. It's going
to stabilize
you
for
know?
sure. Well, any geopolitical conflict, once everything settles down, that will definitely. Now, you'll be happy to know there's one, like, I'm not a fan of Trump, but the one thing that I do agree with so far that I've heard, I'm like, okay, that's the only thing so far that I'm agreeing with, is that he said that he wants to implement a reserve for Bitcoin. So just like we have, the gold in Fort Knox, he wants to start a Federal Reserve for Bitcoin. I think that's actually a smart move.
Which is also bad for metals.
Which is bad for metals, which for me is still, but for me that's good because it's easier for me to buy and sell when prices are lower. So
It's a new thing that was added in that affects gold prices also.
What?
You know, like cryptos. I watched a lot of that money come out of metals and go into cryptos when it was at all-time highs the first time, and when it dropped hard, a lot of that money came back into metals. And now that cryptos are hot, and there's somebody in office that's pro
crypto.
It's.
But he's also
you're gonna
pro
see
gold. The man
he
loves
is.
gold. Everything of his is like he's got a gold
He is.
toilet. You know what I mean? But
He is, but it just I don't know, brings a lot of attention to it, and a lot of that money comes, not a lot, but some of that money comes out of metals and into, I've had people come in already, said, oh, you know what, forget gold, man, I'm getting out of it and putting my money in cryptos.
That's what I've heard a lot of people
I've had a lot
say.
of those conversations, in the last week.
I think that both need to be purchased and held. I think
I
both
gotta
need
start
to
putting
be.
money into more. But you know what, all these guys, everyone I talk to has all these different ones that they invest in and stuff, and
Yes,
I just
but
like Bitcoin. I don't like anything
Same.
else.
No, I think that's. Think about gold, silver, palladium, platinum, rhodium. Like, there's so many different metals that you could be buying. I mainly just stack gold.
Just gold and silver.
And when it comes to crypto, a lot of the cryptocurrencies have a different purpose. And I tell people, like, if you don't understand the actual cryptocurrency, then I really don't recommend even buying it. Like if you don't know what you're getting
Some of them
into.
are so volatile, and not even on like some of these. I don't know about Coinbase, but I see some of these other ones that like you never even hear of the names before, and like they go up 2,000% that afternoon. You know what I mean? It's
a
like,
lot of them are meme coins
I don't
and
understand the
tokens.
whole thing.
It's just like kind of for fun, like people put like all of this hype and like enthusiasm and energy into propping up a particular thing, like Pepe or
I did
Dogecoin or something. And
I did find it weird that this organization that Trump put Elon Musk in charge of, his name stands
Doge.
for Doge. Man, that's really weird, dude.
Well, that's if you use the O in the acronym.
Yeah.
So the Department of Government Efficiency,
DOGE.
DOGE. But usually you don't have the O. So like United States of America,
perfect,
it's
though,
USA.
you know.
Exactly. I
Might be. I don't know. Think people should buy that or no?
Well, Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Well, that's been a popular thing for
You own any or
a couple. No, because again, to me, that was just like rolling dice. I mean, it was really, really popular a few years ago during the pandemic, and there was so much hype behind the meme coin, and whether or not Elon Musk, if he was going to say something on SNL about Doge, it would have made the price go up. Like it was all just like fake hype. There was nothing really there other than hype to drive up the prices. Again, like you, like I just buy Bitcoin and I just leave it.
Just sit on it.
And I just leave it, yeah. And I'm up like 50%.
That was my next question. We got way off topic here. What are you going with chain-wise here?
I'll try these on again one last time and make the decision. Again, I still feel like if I wore this, people would be like, what are you doing, dude? And then this one is more
let me ask you
subtle.
something. When you wear this chain, you wear it outside or you wear it inside?
Just, you could see the back of it, but usually it's inside.
Yeah.
Usually it's inside. I'm not wearing it out. And I feel like if I was wearing this out, then I feel like I'd be playing dress up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking. I'll decide by the time I leave here today.
Oh my God.
I'll try it on 6 more times and ask your opinion 8 more times. But for the gold, I've been telling people, like, I feel like selling your scrap is a good time is right now.
It might drop. You wish you would have sold it a week or two ago.
I told people. So people, they only start paying attention when things make headlines. Yeah. When gold's hitting all-time highs, I start getting people who are friends or family members saying, Matt, should I be buying or should I sell my stuff now? And I'm like, the last 5 years I've had my YouTube channel, I've been trying to talk to you about buying gold. And now, because you're seeing on the news, now you're asking me, like, when should I buy? When should I sell it? And like, I've been telling you all along what to do,
Yeah, but things change. If she would have won, I think we'd be sitting in a different situation right now. I think prices would
have gone up.
Continue to go up.
Yeah, possibly.
I lost a lot of money that day, the election.
Did you?
Yeah, because I had to keep a certain amount open, just in case she did win.
Right.
No, it wasn't a guaranteed victory.
Right.
So.
Right.
And you keep 30, 40 ounces of gold open, it drops $80
a day.
An ounce.
Yeah, right.
It's lose a couple thousand a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I was actually talking about you the other day during my live stream too, because I've been doing my live stream auctions every other week, just because of timing of everything, and my schedule is hectic, and having a 2-hour window once a week or once every 2 weeks to sell is incredibly risky.
Yeah,
because the market can fluctuate so much, and usually it always works against me. So if I'm buying for over a week and a half, and then I'm only selling at this one particular time for 2 hours, and I'm hoping to make a profit, it usually doesn't work that way. I was saying, like, for me, like, I'm not going to be carrying as much gold for the auctions. Now I'm just doing pre-sales. Like, I'm actually just taking orders during the live sale. So I'm like, okay, if you want 10th ounce Eagles, I look up the pricing, I'll charge you this much. And people place the orders for me right then and there. And okay, do you want 1 ounce buffalo? So I did it the other night. I sold 4 buffaloes. I sold a few 10th ounce Eagles, a few 10th ounce gold maples. I just placed the order. Everybody paid me that evening. I had to put out no money and I made a profit. So for me,
Good way to do it.
it's a good way to do it because now there's zero risk. Takes out the risk
You know what?
completely.
I haven't been selling much. I've been selling 100% since prices dropped, since the election's over. I'll show you some stuff. There's like thousands of ounces of silver. As it comes in, I just sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not holding right now.
No.
Anytime I've held in the last
You
week,
always
it just
get
lose.
shafted.
You know what I mean? It's...
So what you think right now, sell the scrap if you've got it. I'm feeling it's dropping
Yeah,
more.
I definitely think it's
say
going to
sell
come
it.
down a little bit, but it's also a good time. You know, when we talked about what we were going to discuss today, you talked about selling the scrap gold. Also a good time to buy.
And to buy scrap gold?
Yeah, the prices are down. If you wanted to buy it,
So
listen,
it's like,
yeah, if you were
I get what
looking
you're saying.
if you were looking to buy jewelry in the last couple of months, it's cheaper to buy it right now than it was.
And it was, and I'm glad because I would text you once a week. You got any chains for me? Got any chains for me?
Saved your money by
saved
ignoring
me. What a nice guy. But that's why I also, when we started this particular episode, and people have been asking me, should I buy, should I sell? And I'm like, yes. It's like, yeah, you should be doing both. Get rid of the stuff you don't want. But if you're in the market for buying, like I said I was, like now's a good time to buy it. And I also think it's a good time to start stacking gold bullion coins again. But so that's what I'm thinking. He's in agreement. This is a rare thing that we're both completely in agreement on something. Let us know in the comments. Do you agree with us as well? Are you buying? Are you selling? What are you doing? Let us know. Check out his website, by the way. What's your website?
BayshoreBullionExchange.com.
Mine's EmpirePreciousMetals.com. My auctions now, they keep moving. They're every other Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. It used to be Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Just keep your notifications on and you'll find me. And we'll see you next weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys.